When time and the land of Hyrule all began, there existed three goddesses: Din, the goddess of power; Nehru, the goddess of wisdom; and Farah, the goddess of courage. The legend says, when the three goddesses left Hyrule and went to the realm of the heavens, they left behind a symbol of their power, the Triforce, and whoever got all three pieces would have unlimited power beyond their imagination.
Where I come from lush green forest, and the Lost Woods was forbidden to the residents who love the forest, except for me. After living there for 7 years, the residents, the Kokiri, never age, but not me. But today, I'm not in the forest. I'm on my way for a great big epic quest right now. I'm looking for a beloved princess named Zelda. I'm a Hylian warrior, and my name is Link.
I just thought, okay, maybe I could have a talking Link for the trailer. Just for the trailer, guys. Come on. But welcome to Segatalks, everybody. I'm the Sega Camp Gamer as always, and I'm going with the green. Audio cue tonight. I don't know. Late St. Patrick's Day stuff. No. It's just for Legend of Zelda, guys. And because the Link always wears green. I thought Zelda was a dude. No, Princess Zelda's a princess. Obviously, Zelda's a princess, guys. Come on. But yeah, finally doing an episode for Segatalks tonight on the Zelda Medley. Don't let us down. I'll try not to, Matt. I'll try not to. Why are you saying this, Matt? You never even played a Zelda game. And every time everybody, when I'm watching Mattman streams and they just say MM in the chat, I don't think of Mattman. I just think of Majora's Mask. That's the only, not to put you under the best, Mattman, but every time when everyone says I'm a MM in the chat, I'm just thinking Majora's Mask, not Mattman. But yeah, I'm doing an episode tonight behind the stream couch. God, I hope this microphone doesn't quit on me. Just before starting it, the whole thing was already being a little finicky on this laptop just because I'm using my Windows 7 tonight. I could have streamed right at the table with my Windows 10 laptop, but I decided to instead at the last minute have it here. Don't ask me why. And I'm also very tired tonight. So after I'm done this episode, I'm just going to go off to bed and just go right off to sleep. Kind of tired tonight. Why what? So yeah, tonight I'm just gonna go focus this on the Zelda Medley. I can safely say now, though, I finally have a third strong section of the medley. Before though, I just only had two strong sections of the medley. Basically, the beginning and the end. I've actually finally made. I finally am. Was about. Just not too long ago, I was looking back into the medley again, and I finally started thinking of some spots in the medley where I could actually make the medley make more sense. And I finally went right back to remaking parts of the medley again. And now I finally reorganized it, the structure out a bit. And now I finally have like a strong section now as we get into like the later half of the medley. As we get right into, if the whole medley was split into like Act 1 and Act 2, then at least so we would have a strong point to as we enter into like the Act 2 part of the medley. I prefer HD Sega. I don't know about that though, man, but okay. This is what the comments look like due to me live streaming this on my Windows 7 laptop. I apologize, guys. But yeah, and as we get to like the later half of the show, I'll finally maybe leak the link into the chat. Though my friend Evie's like telling me, Mama Evie's telling me I should just link the link out and finally have everyone on the show, and I'm just like thinking to myself, why? But how about instead though, I'll make it like a Q&A session where then I could just have everybody come in and you guys can like ask me a question for like what am I gonna expect for the medley, I guess. Because I do want this to be like the most exciting medley to finally return medleys ever. And if I do them up, I do let the fans down though. Just I do have another medley planned, and but I was gonna just keep it completely opened for you guys. I'm just gonna keep my second one open for you guys to decide with some ground rules, but we'll get to it. But as soon as I finally start filming it, I'll finally make a video about it. I'm only gonna start doing this after I get some of the medley filmed. But yeah, how's everybody's evening so far anyway? Hope everyone's having a really good Monday night so far. Mine's okay. I've just been kind of tired all day. I was on Batman's show yesterday, though, but I eventually just about left him when Yakov showed up. But outside of that, it was still a pretty good show so far. But yeah, eventually, like I said, not too long ago, I went right back to looking into this medley, and I did a little bit of restructuring. And now I finally have, like I said before, had a strong point for the beginning and just the end. And after restructuring some of it now, though, I have another good strong point just as we get to like the later half of the medley. Like, this is the end, here's the beginning, and now there's like this little strong point just as we get to like the later half of the medley. Why is the word Milton banned in your Twitch chat? How's that a question? Makes no sense. Okay, so 3 words for you guys. Walk us through the medley. Now, I actually don't know if it's gonna be an hourly long medley, though. I'm still trying to like stick to that. I know I know you guys were like telling me before I should make it an hourly long medley because the Pokemon one was like a very long medley, like a 2-hour long medley, and I'm kind of like but I'm kind of now deciding okay, maybe I'll try and go for an hour-long medley. Still not so sure if it's going to be an hour-long medley. The filming hasn't really started yet, though, so I don't know. Oh, very good. Very good, Lucky Chucky. Okay, originally though I was part of Justin TV, but eventually though my account got migrated over to Twitch. Quentin, that makes no sense. "5 minutes of silence." I was going back looking into my Zelda playlist again, and there was just one theme that just didn't seem out of place. Oh, out in California? Okay, I will admit, that kind of sucks. It sucks. That guy doesn't deserve to die. George Floyd doesn't deserve to be dead now. I just heard now on the news now that the victims that were actually responsible for his death now are actually now being charged. So justice now is being served, and I will say, I do accept people of color, not just myself included, white people, okay, guys? White people, I accept those, but I also accept people of color as well. I used to be friends with a guy named Pyro2000X, and without trying to get all racial, he was a fanboy of the PlayStation 3, or a PlayStation fanboy, as some people wanted to call him. And by the way, he was also into PlayStation games and to me at one point. We used to be friends. But right afterwards, right before he got the PS4 at launch, I didn't get the PS4 at all for like a few years. It's the same as the Wii U, guys. I didn't get my Nintendo Wii U until like years after the system came out. Same as the PS4. So sadly, we're not friends anymore, though. But for a PS3 RPG fan, all I know though is he just shut down his channel and finally decided to leave YouTube altogether. He found, I guess we could just say, he found YouTube a little too toxic. I would say the same thing as well myself, but I would say the same myself too, actually, but I'm finally learning to get used to it as well. Yes, I am on my old I'm right now streaming this on my old laptop right now, Evie. And yes, anybody can pick up a controller and play a game. It's possible.
Mind-blowing, right?
People without hands. That's kind of difficult. Like, how can you play the game without hands? I don't know how you can play the game without hands. It's like you have to use your head, learn to use your feet, maybe? I don't know. Don't even start asking me how you can do it with both without hands or feet, because I don't know how it can be done. What if they're blind and you play then? It's kind of possible, Lucky Chucky. It's possible to play the game blind. And you know how I could prove it, guys? Give me 5 minutes. Just give me 5 minutes. A blind person actually played Ocarina of Time. Imagine how difficult it would be to play one of the open 3D Zelda games ever, completely blind. But this one specific person I know, pulled it off. Heck, it's even crazy today now. There's like so many different iterations of Ocarina of Time, besides just a normal N64 game today as well. Like, there's the GameCube remake. I found a modded 2.5D version online or 2D actually, where it goes right back to the classic early Zelda games, where it's like that eagle's eye bird's eye view pointing downwards, like the classic Zelda games. I guess for outside though, but once it gets to the dungeons, yeah, I don't know how the camera actually works. This is not fake, guys. This guy is completely blind and can't even see where to go. Actually, he even had some of the speakers set up though, so he has one with the left speaker for like what's coming out the left side, and the right speaker for like what's coming out the right side, right beside him. Ironically, actually, I do want to get a blind person on the talk show. Not this guy, though. Actually, though, not this person, though. Actually, the blue flip up one. I found my own one, and the battery died, so I ordered a new one for Pokemon Sapphire. I guess Lucky Chucky. I have him. I actually have an SP myself, but I didn't have to like order a new battery because the SP comes with a rechargeable battery. All you needed is the charge adapter, and you're all set. In fact, I got my version right here. I got a black one though. Mine's is completely black. And trust me, it still works. What the? What the heck? Come on, Nintendo. There we go. It has a game in it. It does have a game. Wait, it isn't as bright? Well, Lucky Chucky, there's this button right here. Can you guys see a bit of a difference yet? There's a brightness button on mine, and that can actually adjust the brightness a bit. Man, this thing looks as a... Man, I remember this thing actually being much more bigger than I thought. There's only one problem with mine, though. The art button on mine is broken. In this Yu-Gi-Oh game, you have to challenge everybody into a duel by tapping the R button. And for some odd reason, I get taught to Tristan, but I can't somehow duel him. And this person looks like Taya, but it's not Taya. I think she hangs up by the Coliseum. I don't know. How am I playing this, though? Nah. There was another person, like I said, there's another person who's actually blinded that I wanted on the show. But she's all the way out of California, and guess what? That's where George Floyd passed away. So it's kind of putting a bit of a damper on the situation right now. Only right now with this George Floyd stuff happening over in California, all these protesters and shit happening. It's just, it's a mess. But again, putting also a bit of a damper on Segatalks right now just because I can't get her on the show just yet. And no, I'm not trying to cause controversy on my own show right now. Joey is blind. Get him. Okay. I'll see it when I believe it. So is MMA Holes doing a show tonight? I have noticed I just noticed I haven't got a notification from the MMA Holes. Shit, could have had Mystic Moss on. And JBH as well. Oh well, that's okay. Maybe another week, perhaps. Not much horrible, Harry. Just having another relaxing, laid-back episode of Segatalks. Getting the Zelda Medley, though, guys. The Zelda Medley is coming along. Almost getting to the point of filming it. I think before I start completely filming it, though, guys, I will say, though, I haven't started writing, like, an actual structure of the medley yet, though. And I do have a structure, though, here on YouTube, though, guys. But without trying to show off all of it, though, I don't want to actually leak out of the stuff that's already in the medley until, like, after the medley comes out. Homeless, man. How about even better? I can't even invite anybody into the apartment at all. I can't invite anybody into my own apartment, number one Tommy fan. They're restricting, for the apartment I'm living in right now, they're restricting people from outside into the apartment. I can't, only us residents that are living in here right now, us tenants basically, we can only live in here, but that's about it. We can't have everybody else now from outside. Yeah, well, if Dragon started coming over, if the Dragon started showing up here next, my Super Nintendo would eventually kick him out, because one thing's for sure, Dragon's not actually allowed inside the apartment. No, I'm not going to. I know what you're thinking, though, because I just finally took the screen out of my window over here, and I finally have the air conditioning unit set up, and I could still easily slide open the window and just take the piece out, though, that the air tube goes outside, where the air tunnel, the air tube goes through, but I'd rather not do that. Actually, I haven't even seen Dragon on the show as of lately. It would always be Fearsman's show. Like every time on Fearsman would be busy doing the live stream. Dragon would ask to be invited on. And the next thing I know, Dragon would show up and fucking bitch about somebody in the chat for like trolling him or whatever. And then eventually, and I'm like thinking to myself, Dragon, there's people on the internet you're gonna like, and some you're not gonna, and some you're gonna hate, and you'll just have to accept it because it's the fucking internet. I like keep saying that to myself. I'm like saying that to him like every goddamn time, and he doesn't seem to listen to me. It's also why I don't want to have him on the show as well, guys. Well, I could safely say now, though, this is slowly making me actually resub to Fearsman's channel now, guys. I heard Dragon now is actually officially unsubbing from Fears, like not even watching the live streams anymore either. So that's a sign. Fears, I might actually resub. Now that Dragon's gone. Once I heard about the news about Dragon unsubbing, I'm like thinking to myself, maybe now I may actually resub again. I'm still mending some wounds with Fears, though, guys. I just don't want people to start complaining completely in the chat and be like, no, Sega, you shouldn't be subbing back to him. He's terrible. Relax, though, Dan Quinton. I haven't yet, though. That is true. Although, he did do an olive branch of a stream to apologize to. I would still bitch and complain about why he named it the olive branch, though, because that's like, isn't that like a restaurant as well? Don't you think Dragon... No. Fears called you immature. He's a low-life loser, and you are better than him. You are right. He is terrible. Okay, though, if I really did want to talk some shit about Fears on the Olive Branch live stream he did on me, though, just why did he call it Olive Branch for a start? Olive Branch is a restaurant, right? Well, here in Canada, they don't fucking exist. Like, I don't know, I never heard of a fucking Olive Branch here in Canada, like, ever, Fears. Ever. So, why the hell did you name it Olive Branch for the Sega Camp Gamer? Obviously, though, he did one for the MMA holes, and apparently, though, this was also the same reason why he did one for the MMA holes. Same thing. They were both Both MMA Holds' channel and me were struck for a copyright strike, and Fierce was responsible for them. And then, of course, so after he did the copyright strike to my channel, the dude did his live stream and invited Fierce on, and the dude really did was supposed to finally be. I heard the dude was trying to be civil, but I still did him. I was still hoping some sort of way though. The dude would still rightfully attack him like a dog, and he actually did. Whenever you're around Fierce, you seem to get unhappy and upset. You are way happier when he isn't around. That is true, Horrible Harry. Kinda. Seriously, it makes no sense. Why is he so obsessed with Olive Garden anyway? You know what, Di Quinton? I'm asking myself the exact same question. Why, Fierce? Why? I heard their breadsticks are good. We just said that, Horrible Harry. I'm thinking of that episode from Family Guy when Lois finally beats the shit out of all of a bunch of guys at this bar or whatever though. And then they go in there though. She's like, why can't we go to a place like the Olive Garden? And then she's like, oh, me like your breadsticks. And I'm like, they're the picker now. Stop it. It's on YouTube if you guys want to look it up. Eventually, though, Peter finally starts saying a lot of things that suck, and everybody comes up to Peter, but Lois quickly beats the shit out of them. Did you see the video of the guy kissing Casey Segatalks? Oh, yeah, I think I know what you're talking about, Joey. I'm a little tired tonight. Was gonna go off to bed after I'm done doing this show tonight. So I'm sorry though, guys. By 11 p.m., I'm just going off to bed. You're right, Sega. Casey did in fact quietly dump Fierce. I guess. And she's okay. She's with the grandparents, guys. Wait, what video? What video? I better not actually watch it though, as well, just because I'm afraid Fierce is gonna be watching this and finally flagging this next, even though it's supposed to be about Zelda tonight. I do have a Twitter account, guys. You guys can link it to me on my Twitter. Are you sure about that, Joey? I kind of see where you're going with this about mercenary. Maybe. Damn, I need a tea. You guys can quickly send me the link. I'm just going to be quickly disappearing off camera over here for a minute to quickly make myself a tea. Gonna have to wait a few minutes. The kettle is actually still has some cold water added to it, and I guess I just have to wait for the kettle to boil. He claims he's getting better and stopped flaking. Let's put it to the test and see if he's truthful. Horrible Harry, not with this live stream though, guys. Not with this live stream. Come on. Last thing I want is Fears to be doing an Olive Garden Part 2 stream on me, guys, just because he was in the wrong and he knew he made a mistake and he had to take down the strike again and finally do an apology stream to me again. I thought we were here to talk about Zelda, guys, not Fears. Could we put this to rest? What are some songs in the medley that aren't gonna be in? Oh, like songs that are... Oh, like songs that look like that could be for the medley, but are not? Because I did say, though, eventually, though, after I finish the medley, though, I still have some stuff. I'm actually still going to be doing, like, some stuff that's actually not even going to be made for the medley to begin with, right? Some Sega Camp English. The fan favorites that won't be included in the medley. Could Dragon Roost Island be one? That used to be a favorite for me as well, but also just because I've already seen. I remember as well back in 2011 doing a Zelda medley for like the Zelda 25th anniversary, and this was actually made by another person's YouTube channel. But I did ask for permission though if I could actually convert it into an acapella for my YouTube channel, and thankfully though he said sure, so I was able to do that. So that was the only time though that I did him actually like give some actually told somebody if I could borrow the medley for my channel at least, guys. Well, let's just say though, Di Quinton, if you ever watched the medley though, the dungeon theme, it's in the Zelda medley that I listened back then, and And ironically, though, without trying to give too much away, though, it plays just after the dungeon theme from Zelda 1. And without giving away too much, though, I do have the dungeon theme from Zelda 1, though, guys. But I didn't want to do the exact same thing, though, where it's just like dungeon theme and then goes right into Dragon Roost Island like they did in their medley. So I tried not to do that. So, does that answer your question, Day Quinton? Just why? I think you guys will like what I actually do with the dungeon theme in my version of the medley. I think you guys will. Actually, right by the time we get to the dungeon theme in my medley, guys, though, it's gonna start becoming turning into like a very serious moment of the medley, guys. And like I said, I actually reworked some serious moments around the dungeon theme. And yeah, it starts to get much more. It starts to, after the dungeon theme, guys, the medley really starts taking a really serious turn right after the dungeon theme, guys. It actually gets into the third of gets right to one of the strong points that I just structured in my medley, guys. It's awesome. It's gonna be awesome. I think you guys will like it. Once the dungeon theme comes, guys, right after that dungeon theme ends, guys, that's when you're gonna be noticing. It's gonna be like your guys are gonna be like, "Whoa, this medley has taken a really serious turn. This is gonna be insane." I want my bits back. I donated for Dragon Roost Island. He didn't send me any bits, Day Quinton. What are you talking about? Now, I do decide though. After I finally after I film all the rejected parts of the guys though. When I finally get to like filming all the rejected parts of the medley though, I may have like at the very end of the video to decide where it would go if I did put it still in the medley though, guys. And apparently though, Dragon Roost Island for me would be like the very beginning. Like all the relaxing opening parts of the medley. Zelda Man, hi. You do realize that's Link, right? It's supposed to be Link. I thankfully now, though, guys, even have some parts of Wind Waker added to the medley. Originally, I never had any. I did not really have too many before, I think. Let me look at this medley again very quickly. What did I have before that was Wind Waker related? Oh, what? I'll just do this. Or I used to, but then right afterwards, I just did not seem to like what we had for Wind Waker. I know why. I know why now I'm actually adding more from Wind Waker. It's just because now I'm live streaming the game on my Twitch channel. No joke. I'm getting ready to live stream the game on my Twitch channel right now, guys. And right now, though, guys, I'm getting ready to film the game, and people are like asking me for a 3-heart run from the game, and I promise I will. I'm going to do it, though, but once I finish the game and do second run mode, because in second run mode, we get to play the game again with Link, as Link, without the tunic. At the start of the game, though, we see Toon Link with a red skirt, with a blue skirt, with a blue shirt with a white scorpion, and orange trousers, and right after, and it's only for like the very beginning of the normal game though, but right after Link goes to his grandma's house, he ends up getting the green tunic, and then that's where he's stuck wearing for like the rest of the game. But for second run mode, when Toon Link gets the tunic, it's completely invisible to Link himself and everybody that's playing the game, and we end up having Toon Link going around with the blue shirt and the orange trousers. He's not naked though, number one Tommy fan. Just I'm getting that out here now. He's not naked though. He's not naked, guys. Makes me think of that scene from Twister. He's naked. He's butt naked. And then Bill says, not naked. And everybody bursts out laughing. And Bill's like, he's not naked. But yeah, it's a very good scene from Twister as well. All those guys just sitting around having food and relaxing, just sharing stories for one another about like all these crazy Twister stories that they actually came across. But yes, like I said, I do plan to eventually I'm planning to eventually also play more Wind Waker. I did look up all the bottle locations in the game, guys. The main reason, though, why I'm going to wait until second run mode to do a 3-heart run, though, guys, is obviously though, just because I wanted to collect all the bottles in the game. One of them, I already have one of them, though, ironically, though, but that one is actually kind of required for the main quest. It seems to be like that for all these Zelda games. The only time I've seen the bottles be an optional thing was, ironically, A Link to the Past. A Link to the Past never had one that actually ended up becoming a major requirement for the rest of the game. But Ocarina of Time had one bottle with the Zora letter, and that one was a requirement in Ocarina of Time. I think Majora's Mask might have had one. I'm not so sure, though. Actually, now that I think about it, I think there's 6... Now that I think about it, though, there were 6 bottles added for Majora's Mask. They added a 7th one to the 3DS remake. And the crazy thing is, none of them are actually required for the main quest. They're all optional. You're awesome. You're one of my favorite YouTubers, no joke. Zelda Man, would you go see this new Zelda medley that I'm planning to make? I actually do have them. I actually made a talking link. Had a talking link for the trailer. For the second Zelda medley trailer I made. Hey, a quick minute, guys. 1 sec. Go. I guess I better just move it over here for the time being. So you can't gamers and number one gaming. Mercenary Man, it's drop the Y, Mercenary Man, drop the Y, okay? I'm still getting really bad PTSD from from Friday, though, guys. If you guys remember me playing Resident Evil 4. Actually, Fierce was actually giving me some pretty interesting tips on how to actually get past the zombies in that one house that I was actually trapped in. Because I kept dying over and over and over again, and I just finally got so pissed off I turned it off. And I remember afterwards going to somebody's YouTube channel saying this whole episode ended up becoming a major shit show, and I just hated it. He does know some about video games. Let's leave it at that, mercenary man. Sort of, though, although not today anymore, I'm afraid. I used to watch Sailor Moon. I used to watch, I remember watching all of Pokemon Indigo League when that got released on Netflix. I watched that and fucking hated that goddamn Gotta Catch 'Em All song. At the end of every episode, they play that annoying fucking Gotta Catch 'Em All song, and trust me, I hated every goddamn moment of that. I just wanted to skip to the credits, so then right afterwards I could have the option to watch the next episode. If there's one thing you can't skip while watching it on Netflix, guys, it's that fucking Gotta Catch 'Em All song. Well, shout out to the Map Man. I hope he's feeling better. Well, he's not feeling... what's wrong with him? Just not feeling well or in a really bad mood? Don't know what's going on. That's a little... That's actually pretty good. But again, though, I do like to sleep tonight as well. If I'm kind of up until midnight, whatever. I should be taking tips from Parker. Stop drinking coffee after 7. How do you sleep at night? I don't drink coffee after 7. Ouch, I'm sorry to hear that, man. I would love to see this. I really do love to see a Zelda movie being done. I'm more, you know what, Zelda man? I like to see more of a Zelda anime being done. How about the fictional world of Hyrule being drawn into like an awesome anime style world? It can be done. It can be done. Oh, really bad mood. Well, I'm sorry to hear that from Matt, man. Then. Hope he feels better. Is that Zoofy guy going after Matt Man again, or whatever his name is? I feel like Zoofy has a bit of a grudge with him, and I just like to say, Zoofy, you're toxic. You're really toxic. Going after my good friend like that, you're pissing me off too. Yeah, you're kind of right on that, Di Quinton. I can actually relate. Now, thankfully, though, when the Zelda Historia came out, though, they actually put like a Skyward Sword manga at the very end of the manga. But I'm not here to talk about that instead. How about this instead, guys? It's not really manga-esque, though, just because I think, aren't you supposed to start right from the back and read your way to the front? That doesn't seem to follow the case with this at all, actually. Because, look at this. Here's the end. Because, guess what, guys? Here's the end of the story. going backwards. No, they try to keep it like a comic book style where you have to like read right from the front and go forward as you read the whole thing. I say it does almost follow the video game though, almost though. Like, it does explain how Link has to go into Hyrule Castle and save Princess Zelda, and they go through the underground passageway to the sanctuary. But here's one thing that actually derails from the games that happens in that there's actually one thing that actually derails from this, which doesn't do until like the later half of the game. In the later half of the game, though, after you pull out the Master Sword, Zelda sends you a telepathic message saying that the guards are coming for the sanctuary, and she gets captured. Right off the bat, after we escape out the underground catacombs to the sanctuary, Aghanim shows up and finally captures Princess Zelda already. Like, Aghanim was just waiting at the sanctuary the whole frickin' time. Just waiting for Zelda to show up. I could see you doing it too, like the video games too, Zelda man. Da 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 da. You need to do that, man. You need to have that. We need to have a clip like that of just Link holding it up. Ocarina of Time, Link, of course. Yes, I say Ocarina of Time, Link, because that was my first Zelda game, guys. Ocarina of Time was my first Legend of Zelda game. I wish it was A Link to the Past today, but I never heard of A Link to the Past back then. And Ocarina, and once I finally made the leap to the Nintendo 64, I started hearing about The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and I'm like thinking, yes, that was my go-to game. I eventually would hear about A Link to the Past years later, though, because of the Hyrule, because of the Legend of Zelda Collector's Edition. They had a retrospective showing all the classic Zelda games, and then right afterwards, I got a first quick sneak glimpse of A Link to the Past, and then I saw Link's Awakening, and they showed the Game Boy Color remake of Link's Awakening. Hey, if I do the Zelda movie, will you do the music? I guess. Like, are you telling me to acapella everything from the games? Probably is Hagen Zelda man. Ooh, I'm already thinking of the one from A Link to the Past, and also throwing in a little bit of the one from Ocarina of Time into there as well. The moment I heard Ganon boss battle, the first thing that just popped in my head, Zelda man, was the one from A Link to the Past, with a little bit of the Ocarina of Time one thrown in there too. I can make it happen. It could happen. Yeah, I would say though that the one from Ocarina of Time was remade again from A Link to the Past for Ocarina of Time, but they did do. I do notice like one part though that pops in my head as well that was actually different from the one for Ocarina of Time as well. But sure, I could probably make it happen. Now, I guess the honest question should be said, though, guys. Is there going to be any Zelda Breath of the Wild reference or Easter eggs being mentioned in this medley? And yeah, there's some Breath of the Wild stuff. Gonna be the very end. I'm only gonna say, though, I'm leaving it for like the very end of the medley, though, guys. So there's like no way, though, we're gonna hear like the opening theme from Breath of the Wild where Link wakes up and then finally leaves the cave, and then finally we hear that da 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 something like that. The Zelda movie was from a Zelda video game called Ancient Stone Tablets. No joke. I am kind of familiar, though. That was like supposed to be like a continuation of A Link to the Past, and it was only made for like the Zelda satellite view games from Japan. Or the BS. It was one of the 4 BS Zelda games, guys. Which is actually supposed to stand for Broadcasting Satellite View. Although, to be fair, though, guys, it's bullshit Zelda. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit. Hi, PooTube. Welcome. But yes, but yeah, without trying to like mention the other 3, though, I know one of them is supposed to be basically be A Link to the Past, though, which was already made originally for the Super Nintendo, and that was like the last one that they actually made, which is kind of strange. Like, why would you do like a complete cut and paste of the Super Nintendo game for broadcasting satellite? Nintendo. You got me a little confused here. What is this? I love the Game Boy and Game Boy Color games. Oh, like Link's Awakening, which did get a Game Boy Color remake. But I do... If there ever ends up being another Zelda game I need to fully finish, though, guys, it's the Oracle Zelda games. I still have the script. I could email it. I'm GNU would let me. That sounds cool, Zelda, man. I do like to be a part of this somehow, in some way, shape, or form. Like heck now, we're gonna be, like heck, guys. The main reason I'm also kind of doing this medley, though, guys, the main reason why this medley is getting made is just because I'm right now, though, we're still waiting for The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild 2. Now, I have a bit of a bad feeling, though, it's still going to be taking place in Hyrule, but after completing the game, though, the first time, though, I felt like, though, Link and Zelda were, like, done with like what was happening in Hyrule, and they were on their way for like maybe another world. I was hoping for like Termina again, like in Majora's Mask, but without the moon falling like in Majora's Mask. Or maybe as well, though, the moon would not really be happening because the moon would not be falling because Breath of the Wild is taking place at the end of the hero defeated timeline. So where it would be first A Link to the Past, then the Oracle Zelda games, and Link's Awakening, and then Zelda 1 and 2, and then ending off with Breath of the Wild. Or am I missing Link Between Worlds? Maybe they'll fight Dark Link. It would kind of be full. I think it would be kind of like dead giveaway, though, Dad Quentin, just because in Breath of the Wild you can get the Dark Link costumes. Like, There's actually a person in the game though where you need to like save up monster guts and stuff in order to get the Darkling costume. It costs lots of guts though, but if you can actually do it though, guys, you can have Dark Linkama. You can have Dark Linkama in the game. Four Swords was on Advance too, was pretty dope. Yeah, and you know what? There was even a continuation as well that they did do for the GameCube. But I do have to complain about it though, because in the timeline though, they did put the Four Swords and Four Swords Adventures game in different sections of the timeline. This was one game I was kind of hoping that I wished Nintendo would remake again for the Wii U. It could be done. It could be done. Basically just because you need the Game Boy Advance to play it on, and every time you enter houses and dungeons, it would show up on the Game Boy Advance screen. But you know what, though? How would they be able to, like... I'm sure everyone's asking, though, how would they be able to implement that for the Wii U? Well, you have the TV for like out and about, and then once you enter places like a house or a sub-dungeon or a cave or whatever, it comes in on the gamepad. Instead, though, Nintendo decided to remake Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, besides making this new Breath of the Wild game, and it never happened. So Nintendo, shake my head. And yeah, PooTube, if you had friends, you could also have... this was supposed to be like a multiplayer Zelda game, guys. There's only one problem, though, PooTube, though. Don't get all excited, though. You're going to need a friend besides... The messed up thing, though, was, even though, like I said, this was a Nintendo GameCube title, it says it right there, clear as day, but don't let that fool you, guys. You need the Game Boy Advance to play it on, and you need four, if you're going to be playing with four friends, they're all going to need a Nintendo Game Boy Advance and the little cables that you connect your Game Boy Advance to the Nintendo GameCube. This is what I'm talking about. You need these, you need this thing. You connect this one end into your Game Boy Advance, and this other part goes right up your ass. I'm kidding, guys. It goes into your Nintendo GameCube. You need the Game Boy Advance player adapter for GameCube to be able to link the GameCube and Game Boy games, or... no, not the Game Boy Advance player. Like, we're talking about the thing where you could play Game Boy Advance games on your Nintendo GameCube, right? No, what you just need is you need the Game Boy Advance thing. You need an actual Game Boy Advance and this cable to hook up to your Nintendo GameCube, and then right afterwards, it ends up being used as a game controller onto your Nintendo GameCube. Sure, Zelda man. Maybe I'll look into it. Not tonight, though. I'm going to be going off to bed pretty soon, and I have to be somewhere tomorrow. But when I get the time, I will read this. I will try and read the script. I'm a very busy person, though, as well, which kind of sucks. Well, I guess I'll quickly send out the link to it. I guess I'll leak the link out into the chat so you guys can come in and send me. We could just probably have like a quick Q&A for like a few minutes. let's just leave it to the Zelda medley, though, guys. Like, what themes am I, like, you could just ask me, like, is this theme in the medley at least? It's okay. It's okay. I can safely say I beat the Majora's Mask 3DS remake, but would I really go right back to it again? Heck, I never even bothered trying to find the 7th bottle in the game, so I don't know how to actually get it. Where do I have to be tomorrow? Getting some new glasses, guys, or going to visit the optometrist. This whole pandemic sucks. This whole pandemic sucks. I have to go answer a few questions before I go inside the building, and then I have to like get a breathing mask to wear on my face when I'm inside the building. It's ridiculous. I can see them not even having my dad go inside the building with me. Sorry, Dad. Sit in the car, listen to the radio, have some tunes on. I'll try and be like half an hour at best. Yeah, my dad's taking me because my mom's busy working. This is actually going to be my final appointment in Elmer, too. I was thinking of trying to... Since I'm living here in town now, though, I have to... Why am I saying that? To be honest, though, guys, like I said, going to see the optometrist tomorrow, but hopefully, let's just hope I still keep my glasses, guys. Although afterwards, though, never mind. Don't worry about it, guys. I'll be fine. Hopefully nothing's wrong with my eyes. My eyes are still pretty fine looking as ever. Just the only thing though right now though is this whole pandemic happening. Everybody's wearing that little mask thing to like cover their mouths. And right now though, and apparently I'm like being restricted now to go. I'm kind of being restricted right now to also having that to wearing an oxygen mask while inside the building. I hope they tell you don't need glasses anymore. Hello?
Hello. It's me, Zelda Man.
Oh, cool.
Yes. So I am a YouTuber. I've always wanted to make a Zelda movie, and well, I made like 4 trailers.
Ooh.
But
That's interesting.
yeah.
Because when I made the Zelda, right after I made my first Zelda trailer, I went right to work to making my second one. That's how dedicated I am, guys. I only was supposed to have 1 trailer for the medley, but then I ended up making a second one.
Yes. I've seen them and it's pretty dang cool. But I had to delete the trailers because my actors could not show up to making the movie, going over script, and
Ouch.
yeah, so I had to delete them. And to be honest, I had to edit those trailers really good, and I had to have help for along the way. But Yeah, it was really, really hard to make those trailers.
That kind of sucks. I can understand the feeling. Just doing this by yourself and nobody else helping you. Like no effort required. Are you there?
Sorry. I was busy for a second, but I'm all right now.
I was about to say though, I can understand the feeling though. Just only you and nobody else, and just trying to keep this keep this project going inside your head, right?
Right.
Yeah, it's difficult.
Even though my channel name is Zelda Man, I don't really do much of Zelda stuff. To be honest, I know, ironic. Not really ironic. But what I do is I just make videos on what I do. Not really certainly vlogs, but only the Zelda content I had was just the trailers. But I might be doing more Zelda stuff related in the near future. But lately I've been doing gaming videos, live streams on my PS4, but mostly I've been thinking about doing other Zelda stuff. But since this pandemic has been going on, that kind of got me astray.
Yeah. I want to say though, this pandemic has kind of slowed me down though, but I'm still trying to keep them. I'm just keeping ideas going for myself though as well.
Yeah.
Right now though on my Twitch channel, I'm playing Zelda the Wind Waker right now, and a lot of GameCube stuff. A lot of Nintendo GameCube stuff, because when I played them right here on my laptop before, and this is my Windows 7 one that I'm live streaming on, the games, they ran at the speed of molasses. I remember live streaming Animal Crossing, and the internal clock would just be slowly going out of sync on the game. It was bad.
Yeah. Speaking of Zelda games, what is your two favorite or any favorite personal favorite Zelda games that you true to heart?
Well, A Link to the Past would be on that list, but
yes, amen, amen.
Considering it as well, though, considering today now, I also used to live stream A Link to the Past randomizers, and I also set the game up so I was playing as Princess Zelda. I could also play as Princess Zelda in Zelda 1 randomized, and you know who you end up saving at the end of the game instead?
Link.
Yeah.
At least it's called Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, it makes sense now. It's called The Legend of Zelda. You're playing the game so we see what the game would be like from the princess's perspective. But I still don't know what my second one would be, so I'm just gonna have to stick Ocarina of Time in there, because Ocarina of Time was my first one.
I actually have two personal favorites. Link to the Past is the first one, because reason why, because it had the first ever Master Sword. Second, it had Zelda's Lullaby the first time ever, and three. It had the first ever Hyrule Castle theme, which they used for Wind Waker. And
or sort of though, I remember they had like a really sad and depressing piano version at the end.
Yes, where the Fallen King of Hyrule. Yes.
It made a pretty fitting conclusion though to the game as well. I will add on.
Right. And let's see, the fourth one. Well, let's see. I think it was the first ever Hylian Shield, I think.
Hylian Shield would have been an Ocarina of Time.
Yeah, right.
Although A Link Between Worlds, though, when A Link Between Worlds finally came out, which was supposed to be originally a 3DS remake of A Link to the Past, the Hylian Shield did get put in the game, which was pretty cool.
Yes.
So when I saw the Hylian Shield in A Link Between Worlds, I'm like, yes!
Yes. Yes. And that's it for A Link to the Past. For my second one, it's gotta be Twilight Princess. It's gotta be that.
Oh, yes. Twilight Princess was really good.
Yes. And first, it came out 3 times.
I thought Twilight Princess was going to be like the last best Zelda game, because I remember playing Skyward Sword and being totally disappointed because Nintendo coming out saying, "Oh, the Wii Motion for the Wii remotes now is going to be a requirement." And I'm like thinking,
"Oh, you're going to make you fit in a Zelda Wii game." Yeah.
Yeah, like the moment I heard that, though, I was like, just like this, because I did not even have a Wii remote. I had to pre-order the game. So
you get no.
Look at it! It's gold. Look at it! It is gold.
Okay, to be honest, it's kind of dope. It's kind of dope.
I will admit this is cool though, but yeah. Can you see though? I didn't have a Wii remote with Wii Motion, so. I had to pre-order just to get this, just to play
yes. Yes, yes.
But thankfully, though, when Breath of the Wild came out, guys, at first, though, I didn't like it, but eventually it eventually now became my new next best Zelda game after that. Thankfully,
right.
Seeing a bright future again for good Zelda games.
Right. So first part, like 1, for Twilight Princess, it came out 3 times for different Nintendo consoles: GameCube, Wii, and Wii U for Twilight Princess HD.
Yes, but yeah, the version for Wii U was renamed HD.
Yeah, just like for Wind Waker.
The only thing that did piss me off about the Wii U version was because, though, after the Switch came out, they took out all the Me First functionality away after the Nintendo Switch, and now the stamps that are in the game now, it's like, why am I supposed to do with these stamps now? I can't do anything with them in the game.
Right.
And Nintendo's not even bothering on making another patch now to remove the stamps from the game. So we're just now stuck with a game now with all these useless stamps that we can't even use. It's disappointing.
Right. I understand that. But the second one is, it has to be the music. It has to be the dang music, because when you first hear about Ordon Village and Hordon Ranch, it feels like you're there. Like I know it being ironic, but it feels like you're there farming, and like Link being a commoner and doing farm work. And even though we don't see that side of Link, we do see it in Twilight Princess. He's a more mature person, farming, doing all this cattle work, probably gaining a lot of muscle, probably.
Well, I guess so. There is a moment though where we have to where we see Link sumo wrestling in the game. That's something I never saw in a Zelda game yet.
Oh yes. But the second with me talking about the music, oh heaven to Betsy, the music changes. Oh, it's a musical masterpiece.
Yes.
For Midna's theme, when I first heard Midna's theme, I'm like, okay, who's this? And then I see, oh my goodness, there's
actually a moment as well where she hums her own theme. There's a moment though where she's sitting on the back of Link's theme, and then she's doing at her hands doing this thing, and then she goes
Yes. The third part,
she's talking at first, then we hear her go
Yes. So the third part, it has to be Midna's true form. Holy
Yes,
cow!
the
That
end of the
is
game.
that is so beautiful. Like holy moly! That's like 10 times better than Princess Zelda. Zelda, get out of the way. Let me get Midna.
Okay.
but seriously, like I loved the true form. Like seeing her true form, it made me kind of like, holy cow! Like that's actually really cool. But the saddest part, which is part 5, is the most saddest ending ever.
Oh,
Minna breaking the Twilight mirror.
yes, that made me cry as well.
Yes,
Every time when I watch that ending cutscene, I can't help but cry.
I
I cry doing the
know.
music. I cry even doing the credits music because I could just see the credits in my head, and it just makes me want to cry.
I know. I
Ocarina of
know.
Time has that same affection. I'll be like doing the music and hearing the music at the same time though through my headset, and I just can't help but cry for like emotional for some reason.
I know. I know. I know. I know. Um. Yes. That
Drew,
those.
the link is in the chat.
Oh. Let Qton in.
Never, don't worry about it.
Ah. Right. 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 Um. Let's see. Not really a 6. Not really part 6 of why I love it. They kind of added tingle in it, kinda, where you got to do this mini game in Hyrule Castle. Or Hyrule Castle Town Market, where you have to do this thing. You have to use your two. Oh, it was 2 hook shots, but it was called claw shot, and you get
The
2 of
double
them.
claw shots, yeah.
Yeah, and you have to do this mini game, and if you complete it in time, all these fangirls be like, "Oh my goodness! Oh wow, he did it! Oh."
And you think that should have been Tingle, huh?
Yeah, it definitely looks like Tingle. It definitely did. It looks like him, like almost identical humanoid version.
That's cool.
Yes, but those are my 2 favorite personal favorites. Personal. But I say Wind Waker is really fun, cute and fun.
Okay.
Not really my personal, but it's one of my top 10 favorites. But yeah.
Hi, Drew.
Rock and roll.
Hello there.
What's going on?
Nothing much. How about you?
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
You ready to party?
I don't know. Maybe.
Zelda man, where'd you come from?
I came from YouTube.
You found Sega Camp?
Well, reason why I came up with Zelda Man because there's a lot of reason I got it from Zelda Master, but instead of Zelda Master, I just called it Zelda Man.
Oh, okay.
Right.
How'd you meet Sega Camp though?
How did I meet Steady Camp? Well, I met him on here on this live stream, and
Tonight?
Yep, tonight.
Cool.
And we were talking about mostly we were talking about our 2 favorite Zelda games, but out of
Oh, dear Lord. No.
Sega, you should.
Dear Lord, no.
No, do not. No. But anyways,
I'll stick to the Link because I already have a Link costume.
Same. Mine's homemade. Mine is homemade. But we were talking about mostly was about my Zelda movie I was going to make. Yeah, we were talking about my Zelda movie I was gonna make, Drew, and
Your Zelda what? Your Zelda Medley?
Movie. Zelda movie.
A movie. Okay.
Yes, it was called The Legend of Zelda: Ancient Stone Tablets. based upon
Ancient stone.
ancient
The
stone.
tablets of Thoth.
No. Ancient stone tablets.
I think I know where
Tablets
this is
of Thoth
going.
are ancient stone tablets.
Yes. It was basically a Zelda video game. It was a BS Zelda game. A broadcasting.
Satellite
What?
view.
A
Yeah,
VS?
satellite view. A
VS.
Yeah, I
Hey.
know, Drew.
What does that
But-
mean?
He
Well-
said it himself. It's broadcasting satellite view.
But mostly it's bull.
Do you mean isometric?
No, you tell him, Sega. You tell him.
It's bullshit.
Yeah,
Bullshit.
Bullshit.
yeah,
Broadcasting satellite view.
yes, but
So it's like you
yeah.
have a drone following you, filming you.
No, not really. It was like It was like the earlier stages of online.
For
Yeah.
Legend of Zelda.
Yeah.
Like, Drew, have you ever heard of the Sega Channel in the 90s?
The Sega Channel? No.
Apparently,
Oh, yeah.
there was a game that was only exclusive for us US Sega Channel gamers, and that was the Mega Man: The Wily Wars. But
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Japan did get physical copies of the game though. But today now though, there's not really seems to be like any versions for like US copies except for reproductions now happening.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, but
Well.
yeah. It's all right. It's all right,
Like
Drew.
the
It's all
days-
right.
let's
I'm
just say
sorry.
that
I'm
the
so.
days before we
You
had
guys know so
PlayStation
much
and
more about
Xbox
these retro
Live.
games. So you're telling me that there's an underground scene of people playing a Mega Man vs. Wily game.
Yes.
And what console is it on? Is it even a console?
I think it was for the Sega CD.
The Genesis.
Sega
Actually,
CD.
that's the Sega
Oh.
Genesis.
It was for the
Sega-
Genesis?
Oh, for the Genesis. I'm not for the Sega CD. Oh
Yes.
And the Sega CD would be cooler,
no.
I feel like.
To be honest, yeah.
I don't even think I've ever played a Sega CD game.
I
Oh
never.
dear Lord.
I never have played it. To be honest,
Oh,
I
dear
don't
Lord.
think.
No.
I don't think I even want to play a Philips CDI CD game
Ooh.
because those things sucked.
Did they?
Oh, there is a episode from the Angry Video Game Nerd who did a video of it. The Philips CDI CD player or game whatever player what it is. But yeah, he definitely made a video on that, and holy cow. Oh, yeah, you can tell you how bad it was.
Really?
Even worse than it.
Just even through YouTube?
Yes. You know what? It was even worse than the Atari 2500.
You know what you mean? The Atari 5200?
Sega Camp.
Yes, I meant the Atari 5200. Thank you, Sega. I meant on that. Thank you.
That's how
Sega
long I've been
Camp.
on YouTube. I've been here since 2007, man.
I've been on YouTube since 2016.
Ooh.
But,
Sega
I
Camp. I think you got some competition. This guy might know a little bit more about the Angry Video Game Nerd than you.
Nah.
I think we should have a little.
No.
We should have a pop quiz.
Oh,
Chat,
no.
post some questions.
Oh Lord.
Pop
Listen,
quiz.
I've been starting watching the Angry Video Game Nerd for over 2 years, so I basically don't know all half of this stuff. So I'm gonna probably be at a loss.
I feel like you were just like throwing out some facts there left and right, very nonchalantly. I think you know your stuff and you're just being humble, but that's okay.
I am a very humble. I'm a very humble, sweet person. When you get to know me, I'm a very humble, sweet person.
I've been talking to you for like 5 or 6 minutes, and I can already get that impression. Seem like a cool dude.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see. Let's go back to Sega.
Do you do a Gilbert Godfrey impression?
Gilbert Godfrey.
Yeah. Because you
Oh,
kind of remind me of Aficionados Chris, but
no, to be honest, no. But I do a good darn Mario impression.
who? Don Mar?
No, not Don Mar. Mario. Super Mario impression.
Oh, okay.
Hello there, it's me, Mario. Yoo-hoo, let's go.
Nice.
That's
And Mario
that's
64?
not bad.
Let's hear Sega Camp.
Oh. Hi guys, welcome to another.
Whoa, you want me to
Medley.
do Mario?
Oh, no. Well, yeah. No, I want to hear you do an impression of Sega Camp. That's not what I meant, but that's awesome.
Oh, right, okay. Hey guys, it's me, Sega Camp here, and I'm gonna do another Zelda medley for all y'all, cause I know you love my first one. So let's do it. Yeah.
Nice. All right, Sega. Let's hear Mario.
Oh, that'll be pretty easy because I also voiced Mario in in an Animal Crossing video series on my other friend's YouTube channel. Woohoo!
Okay, that's actually really cool.
It is true though. There was a time though where my friend Macho was doing this Link, Toon Link, and Samus Adventures episode, and as the series came to an end, they wanted to add Mario to the series, and I got the chance to actually be Mario.
Okay, that's cool.
Who is Samus and who is Link? That is cool. Sorry. Sega?
Yep.
Who is Samus and who is Link?
Well, Samus is supposed to be a bounty space hunter from Metroid.
No,
And
but
Link-
who
voiced yeah, you did the
Samus
voice
and
of
who
Voice
voiced
Samus.
Link?
Well, we had a male. Apparently, though, we used a male Samus because Samus is supposed to be female.
You could have done a female Samus.
Yeah.
Give me a female Samus right now. Say something.
Today, if I had a female Samus today, now I would get Clapper Snapper Master like voice over Samus.
Hey Sega, how about you do impression of me?
Yeah.
I don't know how though. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Well,
It's
Zelda Man,
okay.
do you have a YouTube channel?
Yes, I do. It is Zelda Man. Yes. If you
It's
go
Zelda
on
Man.
YouTube, yes, it's a picture of Link. I basically don't do much of Zelda content, but the only thing I did was gonna make a Zelda movie. But
Whole movie.
a whole Zelda movie. But none of my actors showed up and did run over
They bailed
scripts.
on you?
Yeah, they basically bailed on me.
Yeah.
Was it because of COVID or because did they bail?
No. This was like 2 years ago.
Okay.
Yeah, this was basically 2 years ago in the
Before the
summer.
COVID thing became a thing.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah, but to be honest, they were pretty busy at the time. I had to get in their schedule and stuff, but I actually basically still have the whole entire script.
Could we do a screenplay of it tonight or something?
I
Screenplay.
do hope though that you get the Zelda movie made. I really like to see it being done because
Do you have a
lot of
digital
Zelda-
copy?
A lot of Zelda movies. A lot of
Zelda
Zelda
Man's
movies
awesome.
here on the internet, they always seem to get canned or get the axe. It sucks.
I know. Listen, there's some Zelda movies on YouTube that are actually really good. Like one of my favorites is it's like a part 25 movie. It's like The Legend of Link, but it's not Zelda 2, but it's Legend of Link.
Yeah.
But and also
I think I've seen a Threads of Time one, and there was even a Lego stop motion Zelda movie I saw. That was good.
Yes, I've seen that one. It's not voice acted, but it's really cool. There's one Zelda movie. It's called The Legend of Zelda: The Sage of Darkness.
That sounds pretty cool.
Oh yes, it is super cool. It came out in 2008.
Ooh, this sounds good.
Yeah, it came out in 2008, but it got shut down in 2011, and then it got brought back up a year last year.
Yeah.
But
A lot of
holy,
projects, but I think the more Zelda projects been getting canned than getting made, which is pretty sad. I could probably see why though, just because they're also getting feared about because of that Super Mario Brothers movie, the one that got made in the '90s. I could see that could be probably one of the reasons why. But let's not start kicking a dead horse over that movie, okay?
Yeah, I have the physical copy of it.
Is it in
Let's just leave it at
VHS
that,
or
okay?
DVD?
It's in DVD.
Doesn't count.
Yeah, I know, but I am gonna find it on VHS. I don't have a VHS player, but I'm gonna find it on VHS. Which originally my dad did have it.
He did?
But yeah,
Did he record it off of TV or did he just have it?
No, he recorded off of TV.
Two of my friends and I, we just recently rewatched the 1998 Merlin series.
Oh my!
And we all were like, "Yeah, we recorded it off of TV with our VHS player."
Yeah.
And watched it that way when we were kids. And this was like the first time we had seen it. It was sweet, definitely. You can find it on YouTube. We watched it on YouTube. It's really shitty quality, but check it out.
Who would want to see a Zelda and
Sam Neill
crossover happen?
A Zelda and Sailor Moon crossover?
No. Sword in the Stone and Zelda crossover.
Oh,
it
okay.
makes sense.
Wait,
Hyrule looks like it's taking place in the Dark Ages.
I want to rewind a little bit. Sega Camp, you said that these Link projects, these Link movies and shows are getting shut down. Left and right. What are you talking about?
One's being made though, Drew. A lot more than one's being made.
Which ones have been shut down?
The Legend of Zelda movie it was going to come out in 2009.
There was I remember even seeing a trailer.
That would have been so cool.
And I'm thinking this could have been like a really cool Ocarina of Time cross.
Was it going to be animated?
Action Ocarina of Time, but sadly,
no, it was going to be
live action.
Yeah, it was going to be live action.
Actually, I kind of remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a stinking April Fool's. Oh, jeez.
It was an April Fool's joke?
Yes.
Damn it.
Yes.
You watch it, you see that April 1st, and then you're like, God damn it. Damn it.
You sound like Vegeta from Dragon Ball
Z.
I sound like Vegeta.
Dragon Ball Z.
Zelda Man, the people want you to at least send Sega the script.
Yeah, I would definitely
send me the script.
Okay, I'll send both
of you tonight.
I can't do it right now. I'm gonna probably head to bed soon, just like Sega.
Me too.
All right, well maybe next week Sega Talks.
Yeah.
We can
prepare. Make sure you guys subscribe to my channel and stuff, and that'll be really cool.
Okay.
How many roles are there?
There's about like 10 roles.
All right, so we can each do like 3. Someone does 4.
Yeah, someone has to be Link's uncle from Link to the Past, the king, a mix-up of a Ganon/Zant character combined.
Well, maybe we can incorporate some other people from the Sega universe. Get Quinn in here, Adam. I don't know.
Really, that?
Yeah.
Oh, that would.
And everyone can play a role, and we can do the screenplay. Sega, what do you think? Sega, you should dress up as Link. Can Sega be Link? Who's the main character?
Yes.
Do you want to be the main character? Sega Man? Zelda Man?
To be honest,
Zelda Man and Sega Man? This is too crazy.
Was originally going to be Link, but I take it upon myself that I'm not going to be Link. I want to be direct. I could be
Are you the
possibly
narrator?
king.
Can you be the narrator?
There's no. Yeah, I could definitely be the narrator, man. I could definitely be
Because
the narrator.
Would you want to
well,
do that?
at the beginning of every Zelda game, it seems there's always like some sort of narration to like how the story begins.
Yes. So I can narrate
what.
what happens. There's some like narration in the script.
Okay,
But
well
it's
maybe you can add a little more. I don't know. Add a little more color to it.
Oh yeah, I would definitely do that. I haven't touched the script in over 3 years.
Well, I was just suggesting Sega be Link because he has like a whole outfit and a wig and everything.
I have
You
my
probably do yourself.
I was gonna dress up.
You probably do yourself, actually. Now that I'm thinking of it.
In my medley myself.
I actually have a handmade costume of
Sweet.
Link, and I handmade it with a little help. And also I have like 3 Master Swords.
Really?
Yeah, I have like
Nice. Because all I have is just a plastic sword that's nothing even like the Master Sword.
I made a Hylian shield for my nephew, one of my nephews.
That's dope.
It was pretty fucking cool.
Yeah, I actually have a stainless steel Twilight Princess Master Sword hanging on my wall. I have a hard foam LARP Legend of Zelda a Master Sword, and I have a wooden Master Sword.
Ooh, yeah, I want to make a wooden one myself.
I have like 2 Highland shields. One I made for Valentine's Day on my last 6th grade Valentine's Day thing, and I made a Hylian shield.
Valentine's.
Maybe another stream, dude. Maybe another stream.
Yes. But seriously, we could do this next week.
I think we got a guest set up for next week, Sega Camp.
Yeah, maybe.
You didn't have a guest set up this week. You haven't had a guest set up like any week.
You should definitely do it. Sega, you should actually do it. We could actually do this screenplay of my script.
Okay, maybe.
Maybe, but if you would want to.
I'm sure it sounds good.
To be honest, 3 years ago I was making it, and there might be some errors in it because I was like super excited making the script, and I didn't really. I tried to do some time in it, but it might be a little bit of errors or something, or copy stuff or whatever, but it will be all right. It'll be all right.
Okay.
Don't sweat it, man. We'll figure it out. We'll make it up on the spot if we have to.
Yeah, I'm actually really excited about meeting other people.
Yeah, well, Sega, why are you hesitant for this? This seems like such a cool, fun idea. I mean, if you just want to be open and talk to the community, unless you want to talk after the stream.
Maybe, just maybe.
Well, that's what you said before. All right, whatever.
What do you want then? What do you want me to say? Yes or no?
If you want, yes or no.
I'm just saying, like, what's holding you back?
Just feeling a little iffy about it, though. But I still like to do it, though, no matter
Do you want to proofread? Do you want to proofread the script?
Yeah, that's what I was gonna send. I was gonna send them that so we could proofread it.
Sure, maybe I could proofread it.
Yeah, if there's any minor errors in it, you can fix it. It's all right with me. It's okay, because I wrote this like 3 years ago, and I don't care what you do with it. It's all right with me. But still, man, it's all right. I'm actually a humble guy, so.
Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna end the show now. Christ, it's after it's almost 11:30, and
man,
noise complaint next.
Oh yeah, it's like
I just got here.
You were here for like 10 minutes now, Drew. What the heck?
I was
We're like
here,
10 or 15 minutes.
I was here for I think like about 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you guys seem to have really hit it off.
Yeah, I think we did. Listen, Sega,
Get up in the Zelda, man.
Yeah. Sega, you were the most awesomest person I met on YouTube. You're one of my favorite YouTubers who have done Zelda medleys. I know there's others do, but you do it. Oh my god, you are the best.
Yeah, just be well aware though. I only do acapellas though to video game soundtracks. That's what I've been doing for like the past 10 years here on YouTube.
I know, but you're super awesome. I love your acapellas. I know there's others who do them, but you are the best. You are the best. I love it, man.
I'm still trying to like win an uphill battle with Smooth McGroove, and there's just no way that's ever going to happen because the guy has like over 1 million subs, and he still is making acapellas today here in 2020. It's insane.
Yeah, you used to bash him and say he was bad. You still think he's bad. He's still shit. He pitched correct.
And I think he hacked him. I think he hacked the algorithm so that right afterwards he got those subs.
This is a good question from the chat. Does Zelda Man like Phil Collins?
Do I like Phil Collins? Well, he did play good. He did good on Home Alone and Richie Richie, but now, I don't know. I still like him in Home Alone, the 2 Home Alone movies. Richie.
Yeah, I think you're confusing Phil Collins with someone else.
Oh, sorry. Who's Phil?
He had a cameo in Hook.
Sega.
Phil Collins.
Sega, give him the classic song.
Okay.
How about take this look of worry?
No. I can feel it coming in the air tonight.
Oh, him, Phil.
In the air tonight.
Yeah.
I can feel it coming in the air tonight. Oh, Lord. Yes, that's
Phil. Is that Phil Collins' song?
Yes.
Well. To be honest, I don't really know about Phil Collins except that song. But yeah, sure. I guess I have a strong feeling of that song. I like it.
Not many people know.
I've already heard about him when I joined YouTube back in 2007. Like by now, I was a huge Phil Collins fan.
His song was basically like a meme, a little.
A meme?
Yeah, like it was like a little Vine meme or something. Like if something happens and the Phil Collins hypothermal thing just goes on, and it's hard to explain. But it's like a funny meme or Vine that goes on, like rip Vine because it's dead. But yeah, it's funny.
Zelda Man, do you watch any Twitch?
Right now, no, not Twitch right now, since this whole Twitch Council thing, which reminds me.
Council.
Do you know that deer lady, that deer girl thing that, on Twitch?
Can't say I do.
Well, she basically wants to ban voice chat from games, like online games.
The deer lady?
Yeah, on Twitch. She told us gamers, video gamers, she called us white supremacists.
Joey, Zelda Man loves AVGN. He was quoting them left and right.
Yes. But yeah, she talks about us gamers being white supremacists. This dear lady girl, and she says she has power. She can do whatever she wants. She's like a Twitch council member, and she could do whatever she wants. And Oh my gosh, it's if you look on YouTube, oh, you would definitely freak out. You would go ballistic on her, and it's so bad.
Well, Sega Camp is a Twitch streamer himself. He streams Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. You should maybe tune in sometime. You can maybe help him play some Zelda games. He does Zelda randomizers. Have you ever heard of those?
I've heard of him I heard from him, yes.
Oh, yeah. He told you all about him?
Yes.
Okay. Cool.
Oh, man, it's getting pretty late.
Yeah, I mean, we can... It's a good night. The moon is out.
It's a Monday. I hate Mondays.
Is it Monday? It is Monday.
It is a Monday, but now it's getting later to become a
Today was
Tuesday.
shitty.
Oh, yeah, of course, Mondays
wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be, though.
Right the show right now.
It wasn't as bad as I thought, though.
What time is it?
Freaking sirens outside. I'm just afraid of about like maybe one coming right over to his apartment next because I'm causing a ridiculous noise complaint.
You're not causing any noise complaints, Segi. You're not even being loud, dude. Don't be ridiculous. You're trying to put the cop out.
Yeah.
That's a cop out, man. Let's keep going, man. This is awesome. Who gives a shit?
Yes. But yeah, it's getting pretty late, and but basically we can maybe do the screenplay. I have to send you the script over email. I have to send you a document. But yeah,
I'll tell you my email address when we're done the show.
All right, cool. All right, well,
end the show though. Anyway, though, I'm sorry.
Really, man?
Probably how about this? 5 minutes. Make sure to comments. Just ask questions about me or about anything.
Great idea. All right, 5 or 10 minute session questions.
And then that'll be it.
Sega has a Princess Zelda costume. Do you? Sega, do you have a Princess Zelda costume?
No, I don't.
Are we sure Zelda Man isn't a Sega clone?
I meant comments. I meant question from the comments.
These are from the comments.
Oh,
they're
they are?
further up, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they are? Okay.
Like right here.
Right. Are you? No. No.
Are we sure?
Not. No, I am not.
Yeah, that's exactly what a Sega clone would say.
Dude,
did you like Phil Collins' cameo in GTA Vice City Stories, Sega?
I don't really play much of GTA, but
Sega, did you?
I've seen him. I've at least seen the clip online, but I haven't really got as far as unlocking that mission when I played the game.
They're saying, what's that blonde wig then? If it's not for a Zelda costume.
It's for Link.
Oh.
Let's see. By what? Let's see. What other? Okay. Let's see. Oh, about a couple minutes here. 5 minutes here.
Yeah. I don't know when we started, so let's just start it now.
Yeah, let's just start it now. All right. Ask us anything. Ask me. Ask Sega.
Go on, people. Come on. Let's see some questions.
Yes. To be honest, this made my night really good.
How old is Zelda Man?
I am 18. I am 18.
He's legal, folks.
Oh, you wouldn't want me. You wouldn't want me. I am an ugly son of a gun. I am ugly.
All right.
That's interesting. I was 18 when I joined in 2007. I'm now 31.
Wow. So this is like some weird time space continuum Sega Camp gamer, the Zelda Man. Just joining YouTube fresh, 18 years old.
Well, I've been doing YouTube. I've been doing YouTube since 2018, but I made a channel in 2016.
Were you 2008 Sega Camp?
Yeah.
7.
2007. Damn, close.
Hmm.
11
So
years. Weird.
He's been doing doing YouTube more than me, so I'm not really a clone. I'm just, let's see.
Well, you
Does
could
he
be.
like-
You could be from some like alternate dimension.
I
A
kind
clone
of
of
wanted
him.
to be I kind of wanted to be like Zelda Master, but instead of Zelda Master 2, it'll be just Zelda Man. Anyways, do I like Sonic?
Zelda Master, but instead of Zelda
Yes.
Master.
Yes. Do I
Do
like
you play
Sonic?
Super Smash Brothers?
Yes. But not Ultimate. I don't have Ultimate yet, but I'm really good
Do you
at
have a
Brawl.
Switch?
Yes, I do.
You're
But
really
if
good at
I-
Brawl.
Oh, I'm really
Okay,
good
cool.
at Brawl. Do I like Sonic? Well, to be honest, I started to hate Sonic since Sonic 06.
What one was that on?
On a Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3, I think. Sonic 06. Yeah, that gave me that drove me off really bad. And especially the Wii Zelda and sorry, especially the Sega Wii games. But I like the old Sonic, like the old Sega Sonic, and
Yeah, classic Sonic will never change.
What do you think of Sonic 06 Sega?
I thought it was pretty bad too.
Oh yes. Oh, went down the drain.
Hey, Zelda Man, do you like the new Animal Crossing?
Animal Crossing Doom, you mean? It came out Doom Animal Crossing, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
I never played a single game of Animal Crossing.
Me neither. Did you play Doom?
To be honest, no.
So you
I
played that-
never played the original. I
Played
never
neither of
played
them.
the original game of Doom or Animal Crossing.
Wow. So you're not. Yeah.
More of a Zelda, Mario, Kid Icarus, anime, Star Wars, Star Trek,
That's
Doctor
cool.
Who.
Yeah, no, I feel you.
Anything. Excuse
Star
me.
Trek.
But,
What Star Trek games were you playing?
Oh, not Star Trek games, the Star Trek movies.
Okay.
But I play Star Wars games. I played the original Lego Star Wars, the complete saga. Now that is an awesome Lego Star Wars game.
Like which one?
For the Wii, Lego Star Wars, the complete saga.
The complete saga. Sick.
But yeah, I've been playing Star Wars Battlefront 2. First started play 1, but I didn't get PlayStation Plus. But I got PlayStation Plus for Battlefront 2, and I'm pretty decent. I'm all right. All right, let's see what other comments.
Yeah, I got some more questions.
Comments,
Does Zelda Man have any plushies, and does he like Sega's plushies?
Let's make them very quick.
I used to have
Rapid fire.
I used
Look at Sega.
to
Show off your
have-
plushies. Those.
Okay.
What are those? The Johto League?
Oh, the ones right behind me?
There's actually
Yeah.
They're the Kanto starters from the Generation
Kanto
1
starters.
games.
Kanto.
Bulbasaur,
um,
Charmander, and Squirtle.
I used to have Mario plushies. I used to have like these Mario plushies, and I don't know where they are, but I used to do like plushie Mario movies or videos on my old 3DS, and it was super funny, like how my voice was like so little in 2012, and now I'm like, holy cow!
You're
I
like a
look-
full-grown man.
Yeah, but I do like those plushies. They are very plushiable.
Okay. Well,
what
so
other-
which Pokemon do you think are hot? Sega thinks Diglett and Mr. Mime are hot, and I think also Jinx.
No.
I'm not really into interspecies stuff. No, no, thank you.
Actually, I don't know
No,
why.
no, thank you.
This comic exists.
Yeah. Check please. That's why I say when something's really uncomfortable, or something I don't like. I just
All right,
say
fine,
check,
fine,
please.
fine. Zelda, do you like Mrs. Pac-Man, or would you rather go Mr. Pac-Man? Or is there a difference for you?
I played Miss Pac-Man. I played Pac-Man, Miss Pac-Man.
I used to play one as well for Nintendo 64, and it was Miss Pac-Man's Maze Madness. Some of you guys remember that. You already see me live streaming on my Twitch channel too.
Zelda man, what is your birthday? No delay. Just shout out the year. Go.
10/22/01.
All right. Cool. In October, baby.
Yep.
Okay, final question.
What about the Harper lady from Yu-Gi-Oh?
I don't know. I've watched Yu-Gi-Oh, but okay, this is gonna be the last question. And
no, I think we got a couple questions. We got a couple more questions here.
Two more, and that's it. Two more, because I got to get to bed soon. And so does Sega. Okay, 2 more questions, and that's it. That's period.
All right, two more questions. Make them good, people.
Make them good. Make them really good.
Let's think here. Let's think some good questions.
Think really hard. Cue Jeopardy music.
Yeah, Sega, do you have any Jeopardy music?
No, Jeopardy.
All right, Joey wants to know how much can you bench? This is question 1.
Okay, how much I can bench? Okay, I can bench 250.
250. All right, damn.
Okay,
Sega does squats for bits.
I used to. I don't anymore now.
Okay. Now what is the last and final question?
When did you used to bench, Sega?
What?
When did you used to bench?
You mean this?
Bench press?
No, like bench press.
I don't know.
Okay. Now the final question. Final question.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's a bad question, though. Those were both bad questions.
Yeah,
we need 2 more questions.
Let's
2 more.
Okay. Let's not do that question. Let's not do that one. But yes. Okay.
I think
question.
Rewind it 2 times.
Okay. Come on. Good
Final
question.
Good and 4 bonus questions. I like that idea. We're building up.
We gotta get to bed pretty soon. We gotta get to bed pretty soon.
Well, it's not midnight yet. It's not midnight yet.
Okay. I can decide. Okay. Would you Sega with a Zelda wig on? Oh.
Would you?
Nope. I figured. Nope. Okay, that's the last question for Sega. Now the last question for me. Okay. Now you gotta think really good. Okay, you gotta think really good, really good on this question. Really good. It's not gonna be stupid. It's not gonna be lewd. It has to be a good stinking question.
I mean, Sega can go to sleep, and Zelda Man, you and I can just take over for a little while. Take over his channel.
The broadcast would end.
Yeah,
the broadcast just leave it going. Leave it going and go to bed.
The show ends.
fall asleep on the couch.
Okay, has to be this last question because I'm not about to head out to sleep. Okay.
Oh, come on.
Last question. Dude, I have a schedule. I have work.
Think Girahim
Okay.
is sexy?
Sexy. Okay. Now this question, okay. Here's my answer. Heck, no. And I have my reason. Well, for women, I would say yes, but for men, heck no. That guy is like straight up just. No.
Who's Girahim from anyway?
Green, yeah. Greenham is from Skyward Sword.
Oh, right.
It's like a boss. The boss guy.
That creepy guy who was 6 inches.
He's like the. Yes. Whose demise is a sword. Well, thank you guys for watching this stream. And yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching, and have a good night. Stay safe. Good morning or anything like that if you're watching. Sega Man, you take it away.
Yeah, I'm just going to go end off the show. So thank you guys for watching. And as always, click that button over here to subscribe. Click that button to check out the acapella playlist. And as always, guys, subscribe. I'll see you guys later.
Good.
Hopefully next week we'll have the right capacity table.
Make sure you subscribe to my channel as well. And yeah, so thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Have a good night.